Hi everyone, my name is Shauna and I'm a licensed braider. Thank you for watching my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to safely remove your child's braided style. I'll be using detangling spray. Also 2 rat tail combs with the metal ends. I'll also be using a detangling comb, plastic duckbill clips, and I also have some metal clips as well. You'll be using the scissors to actually cut the rubber band. Here's my process. The first option that you have is to use your scissors. And this is the more advanced option if you're not used to using the scissors. What I do, I just use my scissors to separate the rubber band away from the hair, and I cut. The band slips off easily. And the beads glide right off. There may be some lint at the end of the hair, but I'll show you a way that you can get rid of that lint. Your next option is to use your fingernails. What you'll do, you'll locate the rubber band, start to untwist it until you see it totally unravel. Once it's totally unraveled, you can pull the rubber band right off safely, and then the beads gently glides off as well. Another option you have is to use your fingers to separate the rubber band from the hair, and you'll cut. But be careful, don't cut your fingers, and the rubber band and beads glide right off. You can actually just use whatever method you want to use. All 3 of them are safe ways, but if you're not comfortable again with using the scissors close to her hair, I recommend you just use the method to pull the rubber band away from the hair, and then you can cut. So that's the safest and the fastest way of taking them down. You're going to continue that process throughout the entire head until you've taken out all of the beads. Okay, so my client, she's 4 years old and she got a little sleepy or got a little tired from sitting up, so we're going to do it this way. I'm actually going to spray the ends of her hair with detangling spray, and the spray that I'm using is actually I believe it's Curly Kids. I'm just going to take my rat tail comb, start from the very end of the braid. So you want to also clip the hair away while you're doing one at a time. Basically, you're going to gently separate the braid using the end of the rat tail comb. And the metal rat tail combs are actually easier to take down small to medium sized braids. The plastic ones, not so much. They're not so great for taking down single braids or cornrows. So, like you see here, I'm gently taking down the braid. So you want to make sure the hair is moist. That way it prevents less breakage. If you try to take down braids while it's dry, you're going to actually get more breakage. So we want to practice safe, healthy ways of preserving your child's hair, length, and just the overall health of her hair. Now, you may have to use the other end of the rat tail comb to assist you when you get closer to the scalp. You don't want to use the metal end of the rat tail comb closer to the scalp. So you want to stick to either using your fingers when you get closer to the scalp to take down the cornrows. Here I'm just showing you how I use my fingers to take down, to unloose the braid. Okay, and you're going to repeat that same process over throughout the entire head. You also want to detangle as well. Remember to detangle as you take down so that it'll be easier for you to wash, instead of trying to detangle the entire head once the hair is bunched all together. You don't want to do that. So you want to go ahead and take your detangling brush, or you can take your detangling comb. I add a little detangling spray just to get rid of the lint. So that's how I get rid of any type of lint or hair debris. And just make sure you're gentle. Children under 6 are some of them are tender-headed, and their scalp is very sensitive. So here I'm using a shower detangling comb, and you want to start at the ends and work your way to the scalp. So you want to continue the same steps throughout the entire head. Make sure you detangle as you go so that it's easier for you to wash the hair without getting all matted and tangled up. Once you've completed a section, you just want to tie it off either with an elastic band or a hair clip. And that will be your indication that you've already detangled. Okay, so here I'm going to show you that I've pretty much taken down all the braids, all the cornrows. And what I'm doing here, I am prepping her hair, getting ready to prep her hair for a homemade honey deep condition that I'm going to use. So the reason why I have on gloves is because the honey is very sticky. So it's going to be warm honey and some other ingredients that I use to do a deep condition. And you can find a lot of homemade deep conditioners on YouTube. There are lots of videos as well. Pretty much section it off into 4 ponytails. That way it'll be easier for you to wash in sections. Okay, so you want to be very gentle with her hair. Most kids her age are very sensitive around the nape of the neck. The edges you want to be careful with as well because they are very fragile. Now my client is categorized as a 4C natural hair, which is kinky coily, and as you can see, her hair is much needed deep condition. And thank you so much for watching part 1 of this video. Please subscribe and share this video as well. Please watch part 2. Thank you and have a good day.